Sup YouTube, what's going on? CORYXKENSHIN here and welcome to Electric Tortoise. Saturday, just waking up feeling lazy as crap, so I go to Game Jolt, find a game I can play really quick. Looks really awesome by Dylan Rogers. Electric Tortoise. I don't think there are going to be any Electric Tortoises in this game though. Case, John Donovan, N61098, Conviction, Manslaughter. Whoa! That was a cool transition. Mr. Donovan, your file here says you were responsible for the murder of your master, Rick Holden. Assisted suicide. It was assisted suicide. Oh, we get to choose what... Okay, this is an interrogation game. Assisted suicide, murder, both are classified violations of the first law. Let's be a wise guy. Right, assisted suicide. What do you gotta say? There's a difference. I wouldn't have done it if Mr. Holden hadn't asked me. Why did he ask you to kill him? Mr. Holden had been very upset recently. He often came home inebriated. His requests became very strange. Like what? Sometimes random things, like running all the faucets around the house. Other times it extended to sexual favors. I was not really programmed for such things. Oh, what? He's a robot. This doesn't really explain why he asked you to kill him. I want to know about these favors. What? How often would these... What the freak did he make you do? At first, not all that often. Once a month. Near the end, however, hourly. But they never brought him any happiness. Eventually, he started to try and kill himself. Why did you eventually help him kill himself? What the heck? I tried to prevent it. The more I stopped him, the more he resisted me. He became greatly frustrated with my something. It was rather perplexing. I only did what I was programmed to do. Just get to the actual murder, robot. Wait, when did he ask you to kill him? What do you guys think? This sounds very, very fishy. I mean, did anybody see iRobot? Those things were programmed, you know, they weren't supposed to have feelings, and then they freaking just start killing people. He could be a liar, an artificial intelligence that is just learning how to, you know, further this conversation while remaining guiltless. Anyway, when did he ask you to kill him? He might be learning my personality. One night, after a long evening of crying and vomiting, the master looked at me and begged me. He said that being alive was the most painful experience to him. He said I was breaking the first law by letting him live. And that's when you killed him. Yes, I let him die. What do you mean you let him die? The first law stipulates that you also can't injure a human being. However, how did you bypass that? Yeah, I want to know. Get to the details, bot. By not helping, I was violating the inaction clause. By helping, I was violating the injure clause. So they both canceled each other out, and I resorted to the second law to obey Mr. Holden's orders. See, that's exactly how a robot will come at you too. The first law stipulates that you can't... Okay, right. So your programming made it an acceptable option. Right, so you did the only thing that you could do, right? So you took advantage of a flaw to kill a human being. No, what he's saying is logically correct. I mean, we can't really fault him for that. The first one, he would have got in trouble for inaction. The second one, he got in trouble for action. So, right, so your programming made it an acceptable option. This is tough. See it as you will, detective, but I did my best to serve my master. I will repeat my choice if I had the option to. Understandable, but law is law. I must sentence you. Understandable, and I acquit you of your crime. There's no excuse for breaking the first law. I don't know. I don't know, because he did... I mean, either way, he would have got jacked up. We kind of got to be fair about this, but... How did he kill him? We still don't know that. Understandable, but law is law. Thing goes, what's up, pick? Must acquit you, let him free, sentence him. This is so hard. All right, all right. You know what? I don't want to believe him. Look at him. He's just a blank freaking face. He's lying. I can't even look at him to see if he's lying. He's a freaking robot. All right. You know what? Let's just believe him. Let's just believe him. Let's just believe him. Thank you, detective. But I would prefer to be convicted. Why is that? I don't want to be put into the same position again. The confusion, the pain, the hate. I never want to experience it ever again. I will order a disconnection. Then by request. Okay. Dang. If I could ask one favor, detective. What would that be? Could you please shoot me instead? Instead of being disconnected. What? And this gun is conveniently here, but what? I know it's a strange request, but I need this. I don't want to think about Mr. Holden anymore. The faster I can remove myself from this memory, the better. There aren't any laws to incriminate you killing me. Straight up mass effect right now. What to do? I mean, this is kind of the same situation that he was in. I need to kill him. It's his last request. I need to kill him. Oh! Dang. That junk got intense, man. You know what we gotta do, right? We gotta see the other endings. There's gotta be more. Man, I love games like this. These games are so creative. No, this time, murder. I'm freaking going bad cop on this second. There is a difference. I wouldn't have done it if Mr. Holden hadn't asked me. You understand that the penalty for violating the first law is disconnection. You understand that, right, Mr. Robot? I understand, but let me explain. Mr. Holden had not been... Yeah, same story. Same story. So it doesn't matter what you pick in the beginning, it looks like. He's still getting to the story of what happened. This doesn't really explain... Yeah, I didn't pick this one last time. Why? As I noted, Mr. Holden wept a lot, and although I did each request, it never brought him happiness. Eventually, he started to try and kill himself. Everybody has freaking robots in the future, and then this guy's robot kills him. That looks so bad, man. It looks so bad, whatever he says. There is no excuse for breaking the first law. You are to be disconnected. Dude, this is such... I just wouldn't have the... Why is that? I don't know. I just wouldn't be able to sentence someone. Like, man, it's tough. Alright, so yeah, basically, they all lead to the same... Alright, don't shoot him. Which doesn't make sense, because I was like the freaking bad cop this time. But I'm not shooting him. I suppose you won't do even that. I do wonder, detective, when I am gone, I wonder if I'll get to dream. What does that mean? That's it? Wow, there are a lot of gems on this website game, Joel. I strongly recommend in your free time, if you want to play any games on here, just pick a game and download it and just load it up, man. Electric Tortoise, freaking like I don't understand how people like that have to make these sort of decisions, like, it just looked bad from the start. It's presumably sometime in the future everyone has like robots, aka persocoms, if you watch Showbiz the anime. But yeah, this guy is killed by his robot, and you bring the robot in for questioning, and I don't know how I would actually go about this. What would you do in this situation? In any case, thanks so much to the developer of the game, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to sisters and samurai, like that, like that, subscribe today to join the samurai. And until next time, my brothers and sisters.